before. It's about a place I've barely seen. Yeah, I ain't been since 216. So just give me a minute, wait and see what becomes of you and me. 'Cause I get tired of walking alone. With you I feel I know. 'Cause I ain't got no home. Let's drag it out some more, yeah. Killing time, it's hard enough for me to say. I swear I'm fine. 25 hours a day. And things that I won't take for anything. 'Cause I am right. And you are you. Yeah. Well, I can feel it in the winter. The crash in the sky. Well, I just sitting down here wondering why. You left me alone. Oh, what's that? An end of the smile you can have. It's like a felt to grow about. And that's a fact. Yeah. Anytime, it's hard enough for me to say. I swear I'm fine. 25 hours a day. Amazed that I won't take for anything. Yes, I am who I am, and you are you. Anytime, it's hard enough for me to say. I swear I was fine. 25 hours a day. Amazed that I won't take for anything. 'Cause I am who I am, and you are you.
Boom. Unfortunately, we are back. Unfortunately, we are back. We're very unfortunate to be back. It is very unfortunate that we are back today, having to watch Manchester City play football once again. Although Sporting are currently 3-0 up against Bodo Glint after being 3-0 down in the first leg away from home. So what does that tell you? Is that setting the theme for the rest of the evening, ladies and gentlemen? Is that setting the theme? Haaland said he had a good feeling about tonight. Shirky's actually playing a game of football. Doku's playing. Vinders is playing. Ain't Nori's playing. We've got attacking players going forward, ladies and gentlemen. The only downside is Valverde is also playing. Unfortunately, Real Madrid did not want to show any sportsmanship, or respect by just benching the Uruguayan. No, he has to play again today. He has to play again. And respectfully, if Valverde scores a goal, I may end the stream, because I've seen enough of that. I don't need to watch that again. I don't need to watch this like Frank Lampard and N'Golo Kante hybrid performance again. Like, last week was enough. I don't need to see that again. And Donnarumma, this is your last chance. After the performance I saw last week and that disgraceful goal we conceded on the weekend, Donnarumma, this is your last chance before I become Trafford FC. But let's go through the lineup. So obviously we've got Gianluigi Donnarumma in goal, who is on fraud watch. That's how quickly things can change. Just 3 weeks ago, I was saying how the hate on Donnarumma is overblown, and he's one of our best players. But now he's on fraud watch. That's how quick the world of football changes, ladies and gentlemen. Then we've got Nunez at right back, Kusanov and Diaz. Diaz centre back. In the high line, it's a long day. Aït-Nouri at left back though. Big up Aït-Nouri, because O'Reilly was not good in the first leg. He was not. Rodri and Bernardo, along with Reinders in the midfield. We got a third midfielder in there this week, which is positive. And then Doku, Haaland and Shirky up top. Hopefully we can see a good performance from them. Mohamed, my boy, what have you said? Much better lineup from Pep today. Feel like Semenyo and Foden would be ineffective in a game like this. We need to take notes from Sporting a goal in the first 20 minutes. I know Semenyo would probably be ineffective, because obviously he's been playing in the 10 the last 2 games, because winning Premier League Player of the Month while playing as an inside forward sort of results, like, you get rewarded with that performance by playing as a number 10 for the next few games. It just shows you're not allowed to shine in the Pep Guardiola system. You can't look better than Pep. You can't. But Foden, I've watched some good performances from Foden against Real Madrid. Current day Foden, maybe not. But I still believe he has one last thing for me. I still believe he has one last good thing to show to me. So Foden, I'll always believe. But Semenyo in the 10 needs to stop. It needs to stop. And for now, it has stopped. Maybe later in the game we'll see it. But for right now, it has stopped. And we've never been more blessed. But how are we feeling about this game? Because I don't know. I was quite optimistic before the West Ham game, right? There was a lot of positivity on Twitter, there was belief. And then I watched the West Ham game, and all of that belief suddenly disappeared. There's no more belief in me, because what I saw on the weekend was a crime against football. It really was. So, but again, today's a new day. We're in a new week. I believe. I do believe. Ever so slightly, I do believe. Although I just said I don't believe, deep down I believe. Like you said, Mo, we need a good first 20 minutes. Good first 20. Although this could be like Liverpool in 2018 all over again. That was dark. That was a dark day for football. Dark day for football. But we don't need that to happen again today. We need a big performance. But you guys are gonna have to let me know what the atmosphere is saying. Obviously, I'm gonna have the game on mute, so you guys are gonna have to tell me how the atmosphere is sounding. Not too confident, not gonna lie, considering our last 3 games. Nah. Because our last 3 games, Newcastle wasn't bad. Forest, like 3 in the last 4 have been bad, but I thought Newcastle was a relatively decent game overall. The first 20 minutes were dark, but overall. Anyway, last 3 games, but you never know with this team. Maybe 2-3 years ago, with an informed Haaland, we could pull this game off. I think last year kind of made me realise that Pep can go on a losing streak. Like, before last season, I was like, Pep never loses 3 games in a row. It's impossible. Impossible for Pep to have 3 bad games in a row. And then last season opened my eyes. I was like, my eyes were opened wide to how potentially washed he is. But There is some belief. There is some belief. I would not be live tonight if there was no belief. If I did not believe in this game, I would not be live. But I believe. And I think if we all come together in chat and believe, we can make something happen. We can manifest some good in the world. We can manifest some serious good in the world if we put all of our minds to it in the chat. Now, am I a positive enough person to put my mind towards doing that? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But there are better people than me out there that I hope are manifesting this win. But, you know. Again, Real Madrid basically have the exact same team, except Mendy got swapped out for Fran Garcia. Obviously, as you can see on screen. But I do think their bench is looking a lot better. They do have Mbappe on the bench. They have Camavinga on the bench. They've got David Alaba on the bench. And you know, things could definitely happen off of that bench. Things could definitely happen. Now, when you look at our bench, you look to the likes of Mamouche, Savinho, and Foden. Doku and Shirky better cook Fran and Trent. Well, I mean, does it really matter if they cook Fran and Trent? Because we know that Valverde is just going to be there to cover. Like, we learned that last week. Like, I don't think Trent had a particularly good game defensively last week. But Brahim Diaz and Valverde on that double and triple up on Doku was disgusting. Like I didn't know it could get that dark, if I'm honest with you. I really didn't. What channel is this? What channel is the Man City game on, by the way? Like, am I missing out here? It's not on that one. Is it on this one? No, it's not on that one. It's not on that one either. Am I going mad here? A second. No, guys, am I going mad? Does anyone know what channel this game's on? Am I going mad? Yeah. Oh, I think I've pressed the wrong button. I'm cooked. Wait, no, I'm not. No, we're back. What game's this, bro? Bro, why does this happen every single time, bro? Why can they not just put it on a normal channel? Like, man has the Virgin box one. Let me actually move my laptop to it. Man has the Virgin box, right? Man's doing this legitimately. Man's paying good money. Man is paying real life funds, right? And they can't even put it on like an easy to get to channel. Oh, it's on Amazon Prime. Oh man, that means I've got to unplug the Virgin box now, right? That means I need to unplug the Virgin. Oh my days. Why? Bro, why did I not Google this earlier? I don't even know if you can still hear me. Like, big up if you could still hear me. But oh bro, I didn't even know. Nah, right, okay, I'm back. Okay. I didn't realise it was on Amazon Prime, bro. I should have Googled this earlier, but I kinda came home from work and I went to sleep straight away, if I'm honest. I was meant to be doing some prep for the stream, and I came home and I sat on my bed. I was like, right, I'm gonna come on from work. I'm gonna have a shower, wake myself up a little bit, and then we'll be good. Then we'll be good to stream, man. And you know what I did? I came home and fell asleep. So then I got up and had a shower. So like, I eventually got there in the end. I just fell asleep for 2 hours. Which, I mean, it's gives me more energy. Not that I'm gonna need any energy, because I can't imagine this is gonna be. Can't imagine this could be a positive outing, but watch live match coverage. Okay, we're back. Okay. Well, we've actually got it set up. It took me a while to get here. It took me a little while to get here, but we're here. We're here. Unfortunately, we're here. But what's Bet365 telling me? I haven't bet in a while. I haven't placed a bet in a while. But I'm starting to think maybe if I place a bet, Manchester City win. That's what I'm thinking. Who does anyone else back that logic? Is anyone else here backing that logic with me? Never mind, I've got no money in my Bet365 account. I have no money in my Bet365 account, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. It's so over. And I'm not depositing any more money. Because if I deposit money now and the bet doesn't come in, it actually feels like I'm losing money. Whereas if the money was already in there, then technically that money doesn't exist. But if I deposit money now, that means I'll be like £10-15 down. And then I'll also have to watch whatever disaster class is set to take place this evening. Which is not good. And I feel like I'm in the mood to only take 1 L this evening. I'm in the mood to only take 1 L. So I've got to decide whether it's losing money gambling, or it's watching my team lose. And I think for me, I'm going to choose the one that doesn't affect me financially. We're being responsible around here. We're being responsible. We're going 2026. No vices in 2026. No addictions in 2026. That's where we're at. The only thing that is negatively affecting my mental health and maybe even my physical health is Manchester City Football Club in 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're at. That is where we're at. We kick off in 12 minutes. Right? And I'm saying we need to get into halftime 2-0 up. Get into halftime 2-0 up and we're here. Real Madrid do not like coming to the stadium. Real Madrid do not like coming to the Stade de Etihad. Right? They may have won here last year, but that was Kovacic tax, Edison tax. Yeah, Kovacic and Edison tax. Because Kovacic lost his mind for the third goal, but Edison lost his mind for pretty much every goal. Right? But saying that, Donnarumma is in his Edison arc right now. So the only reason we kind of lost at the Bernabeu was Donnarumma tax, if I'm being honest. So I mean, I can't even substitute the Edison tax off of last season's win or off of last season's loss because we've got Donnarumma tax. RF, bro, I hate to break it to you, man. We saw what happened. We saw what happened on the weekend, bro. You were here. You sat through it with me, bro. What happened on the weekend? You sat here with me for that 90 minutes on the weekend, right? You know that's not happening. We both know from what we saw on the weekend, the comeback's not happening. We are here. We're here for good time and vibes. We're not here to progress to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We are here for good times and vibes. That is what we're here for. We're here for good times and vibes. I'm here to lift the morale. Oh, I just believe this much. If I didn't believe at all, I would not be streaming. If I didn't believe at all, I don't think I'd be live. But I believe just a little bit. I don't know about the comeback, man. I don't know. The only thing that's giving me belief is this Sporting comeback. I don't know what the score is. Obviously, I've turned the game off now because I'm preparing. Oh wait, Sporting are winning. Yeah, that's mad. Right now, Sporting are winning. That means the comeback is on. Sporting have set the theme for the evening, so I now believe the comeback is on. I've even got the Haaland. I had to go for the 2024 home kit with the Club World Cup badge and the Champions League badge for today's stream. I had to drip out, you know, like the black away kit hadn't given me luck. The Super Kid collab shirt has not given me any luck. So we're bringing it back. The atmosphere has to be good. You guys are gonna have to let me know on the atmosphere though, because obviously I'm watching the game without sound, so you're gonna have to let me know if the atmosphere's. I can imagine it's gonna be good, but someone's gonna have to fill me in on whether that is actually the case or not. But remember, guys, like the stream if you haven't already, because this is gonna be a good stream. I'm telling you right now, this is gonna be a good stream. It might not be a good game of football, but it's gonna be a good stream. It's 100% gonna be a good stream, right? I can confirm to you right now, it is going to be a good stream. So like the stream if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel. I think we're literally only 32 subscribers away from 1.1k. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because you know we're close to 1.1k. But come on, we've got this. We've got this. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Sporting winning is giving me a new lease on life. Sporting beating Bodo Glint right now is giving me a new lease on life. It's giving me a new lease on life. I'm ready. I believe we could take on the world right now. That's how locked in I am for this game. Big up for already subscribing, my man. Big up. Big up for already subscribing. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. That subscription is gonna, I feel like it's gonna spur us on for the win. It's gonna spur us on for the win. Sporting Lisbon have changed my life, ladies and gentlemen. Sporting Lisbon have changed my life. Oh, if Mbappe comes on, Diaz needs to exit the field of play immediately, if I'm honest. If Mbappe starts warming up, Diaz needs to leave the field of play immediately. I don't even care if we've got no subs left. Diaz is going to need to fake a concussion so we get the extra concussion sub to bring on Guehi if Mbappe is getting ready to come on. We need to have one sub spare just in case Mbappe comes on to take Diaz off. Because I am not wanting to watch Diaz get spun on the halfway line by Mbappe. I don't want to watch that. I will turn the television off and I will end the stream if I have to bear witness to Ruben Diaz getting turned on the halfway line by Mbappe whilst we're deploying a high line. That's where I draw the line, right? That's where I draw the line, okay? Last week I sat through that Valverde masterclass and I was fine with that. You know, I was fine with that. But I draw the line at having to watch Ruben Diaz getting turned on the halfway line by Mbappe. So, just remember, if that happens, the stream ends. I don't care. We could be 5-0 up. We could be 5-0 up in this game, and if I have to watch that, the TV's going off regardless. Because that's not something I need in my day. That's not something I need in my day. So you guys have been warned. You guys have been warned. Not much can make me end the stream early, right? You know, I have sat through some awful games of football on live. I sat through Everton 0, Arsenal 1 earlier in the season, which is possibly one of the most boring games of football in my life. I sat through that all live. You know, not much can make me end the stream live, but that exact scenario I just named, that would make me end the stream live. Right? There's that one, and if we ever concede a goal to Joe Gomez. They're the two things that can make me end the stream live. Only two things. For now anyway. For now. There may be more things that get added to that list in the future. But right now, the only two things that can make me end the stream live is conceding a goal to Joe Gomez and Ruben Diaz getting spun on the halfway line by Mbappe. Only two things. Maybe Manchester City getting over 20 corners and not creating a big chance from them could also potentially be added to that list. Because the corners on the weekend almost made me end the stream. But that's not on the list yet. That's not on the list yet. But anyway, away from the negatives. Sporting Lisbon, thank you for breathing a new lease of life into me, bro. Thank you. They are playing against a scarier team than Real Madrid. All shall fear Bodo Glint, except Sporting Lisbon. And it has made me believe that today is the day. This evening is the evening that we achieve greatness, ladies and gentlemen. We achieve greatness. We achieve a level of greatness that has never ever been displayed in this sport before. We are going to see things that we once deemed impossible is what we are going to see this evening, ladies and gentlemen. And this is not due to Pep. This is not due to any of the 11 players on the pitch. This is due to Sporting Lisbon. And Sporting Lisbon only have given me this hope. So if we win this game, it is not down to any of these players. It is down to Sporting Lisbon for like laying the way right? Setting down the foundations for us to build upon, ladies and gentlemen. Scoring the first 10 minutes of the game would be a perfect start. It would be. But again, like I said earlier in the stream, we all remember Liverpool in the Champions League second leg in 2018. We all remember that. I hope we all remember that anyway. Because that was a dark day for the sport. That was a dark day for the sport. We had a perfectly legal goal disallowed. But that was a dark day for the sport. Very dark day for the sport. And hopefully that does not repeat itself today. This evening is the evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the evening. It is the evening of all evenings. Everybody looks locked in. Donnarumma, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Diaz, Nunez, Kusanov, Aït-Nouri, Reinders, Cherki, Doku and Haaland all look locked in. Every single one of them locked in. Here we go. Here we go. We are on the verge of something special, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the verge of something special. And we are all going to experience it together. You know, people get asked lots of questions in life. Do you remember where you were when the moon landing happened? Do you remember where you were when 9/11 happened? Do you remember where you were when the Queen died? And to add to that list, do you remember when Manchester City came back from three goals down against Real Madrid in the Champions League in 2026? And all of you will be able to say, yes, I was in Nathaniel Knows Ball stream. And he was spewing such inspirational quotes and inspirational words of wisdom that this stream that is being broadcast to you right now is being broadcast into the minds of all of those City players on the pitch. And it spurs them all on for victory. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. RF, you've gone mad, bro. You can't say stuff like that. You can't say stuff like that. That's what we call a self-report. Even if you think that, you can never say it out loud. You can never say it out loud. That's the sort of quote that gets used against you. That's the sort of screenshot that gets taken with the caption "This you?" ? That sort of statement right there. Now I'm pumped. I'm ready for this. Sport in Lisbon have changed my life. I'm gonna quickly check the score to make sure the score is still the same. Okay, Sport in Lisbon are still winning. As long as Sport in Lisbon are still winning by the time this game kicks off, then they have changed my life for the better. Let's go. Let's go. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I am so ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so ready. I have never been this ready before in my entire life. I've never been this ready. You know, I've never been this fired up. Never ever. I feel like the 12th man today. I feel like the 12th man. Me and me alone. Well, we're so back. We're so back. We're so back. We're so back. We've never been this back before. I may have said that exact quote many times this season, but all of those times I was lying. All of those times I was lying. This time I am telling the God's honest truth. We are so back. Tijani Reinders to get us underway at the Etihad Stadium. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are 90 minutes away from greatness. Got Nunez on the ball. Alright, Bernardo's already put the ball out of play. Us being back lasted a grand total of 15 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Us being back lasted a whole 15 seconds. A quarter of a minute, ladies and gentlemen, we were back for. And now I have plummeted back down to earth. I am back amongst you all in this depressive state that we call reality. I'm back. Go on, Reinders, my boy. That's a huge tackle. Never mind. Arthur Gerda comes away with the ball. Now it's Vinicius. He's on. Oh, Valverde's through! Okay, Donnarumma. Okay. I almost just smashed my monitor. Valverde was through within the first minute. I almost just smashed my monitor. I'll be so real. We are no longer back. That was not. That was. Oh, one moment. No. Aït-Nouri just sent Valverde to the shop. We may actually be back. Come on, let's go. Come on, Bernardo. No agendas this game. I'm dropping all of my agendas. We're good vibes only. Oh, my only agendas this game will be formed in this 90 minutes. I have no pre-existing agendas against any of these players. Ait Nouri, Doku, Rodrigo. Ait Nouri again. Oh, he's been tackled by Thiago and it goes out for a throw-in. But now this Valverde chance was dark. Bernardo gives up the ball cheaply to Arteguerda. And then Vinicius plays the ball, and I can't lie, Kusanov's had a mare. You might just need to put the stream on a bit of a delay. Cross comes in, Doku on the far side. Is he going to keep it in? Just about. Go on, Doku. Run at Trent. Run at Trent. Run at Trent. Doku. Shirky. Oh, Courtois saves. Oh, okay. That's better than anything I saw in the first leg. That's better than anything I saw in the first leg, ladies and gentlemen. We've had a shot within the first 2 minutes. And we actually took the shot. We weren't just messing about on the edge of the box. We've taken a shot. Okay. Let's go. Bernardo Silva. Sorry, that's not Bernardo Silva. That's Shirky. Sorry. The adrenaline's just flowing through my body right now. I can't lock in on who's who. Nunez. Bernardo. Again, though, there's not much movement. When we've got the ball here, there's not much movement. Well, I'm not seeing... Nobody's trying to create any space. No one's creating any space. Pep's trying to usher the players into creating space, but nobody is wanting to create any space. Is this Pep ball in 2026? Is this really it? Is this really it? Bernard Silva. Again, no one with no space. No one's making any space. Everyone's just stood still. Like, although the score for this game is 0-0, lads, you do know we need to score 4 goals today. You do know that. Nunez. Shirky. He plays it inside. Rodri. Rodri shoots! Saved by Courtois, but it's a corner to Manchester City. What have these corners got for me? Remember, no predetermined agendas. What do these corners have for me? What do we have in the set piece department tonight? Let's go. Come on, please. Please. Courtois needs to stop this octopus stuff, though. I'm not a fan of it. Corner. Tijani Vinder's on the corner. He crosses it in. Diaz. Oh, it's went over Diaz. Trent can only head it as far away as Ait Nouri. Now it's Nunez. That wasn't a good corner. I will say that wasn't a good corner. Doku, he spins Trent. Goes again. This time he's tackled by Thiago, but wins it back. But Trent sees it back through to Courtois. And the Real Madrid #1 has the ball. This Rodri shot, though, it's a good touch. Yeah, it's a good save by Courtois. Of course it's a good save by Courtois. It's always a good save from Courtois. Always. Bernardo Silva. Ait Nouri. Diaz. Rodri. Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Back to Shirky. Now Kusanov. Rodri. Now Shirky. Still Shirky. He cuts it back to Johnny Vinders. It's blocked again. Again, this is so much more positive, though. We've actually got players that want to create chances. And I'm already liking it a lot more than what I had to watch midweek, last week, should I say, and on the weekend. I'm already liking this a lot more. This is what players like Ait Nouri, Vinders, Doku and Shirky bring to the team. And I know a lot of people don't like me lumping Vinders into that category, but it's true. He makes runs that no other player in this team makes. His finishing might leave a lot to be desired, but he makes runs that nobody else makes. And that is and that just opens up so much more space for the players around him. Rodri in behind for Nunez, who heads it across and then Huijsen hooks it clear. Nunez isn't happy. I'm not too sure what he's complaining about, though. It's a good cutback from Rodri, and yeah, it's a good block from Dean Huijsen to block the shot from Vinders. Not gonna lie, That probably would have went in. Nah, Linders, bro. I don't know what you've. Oh, Chelsea are 1-0 down. That's dark. Kvaratskhelia already scored. That's dark. That's dark. Joe, are you here, my boy? Are you in chat right now? That's dark. That's hideous. That's hideous scenes at Stamford Bridge. That's hideous scenes at Stamford Bridge. Valverde. Rudiger. Dean Huijsen. No, that's dark for Chelsea. That's dark, very, very dark for Chelsea. Very, very dark. But I'd rather it be dark for Chelsea than dark for us. That being said, here come Real Madrid. Kusadov wins it back though. Now it's Rodri. He dinks one over the top for Nunez, who brings it down nicely. And then can't take it past Garcia and runs it out for a goal kick. Nah, that's dark. It's dark, you know. Like, they just need a PSG win and a Leverkusen win today, and then whatever happens here will not faze me in the slightest. It will not faze me in the slightest. Realistically, the only two teams, English teams, that I want to win that aren't City are Spurs and Newcastle, because I think that'd be hilarious if Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal and City went out and Spurs in car. Shirky, that is a disgraceful dive, my boy. Like, I love you and everything. That may be one of the craziest acts of simulation I've ever seen in my entire life. He's still on the floor though. That was a crazy act of simulation. The stream's still going. My stream just bugged out for a second. Yeah, no, we're good. Good. Nunez intercepts a long pass. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Nunez. Rodri! That's a crazy touch, but he retrieves the ball. Now it's Nunez. Out to Shirky. Now Bernardo Silva. Shirky. Kusanov. Rodri. Nuri. Diaz. Reinders. Rodrigo. Reinders. Again, not really much space for City to operate in here. Shirky now though. Bernardo Silva. We've made some slight yardage here. Nunez. Bernardo, Rodri. Nuri. Oh, wide to Doku, who's instantly swarmed by two Real Madrid players. Inside to Diaz. Now Doku again. Doku. Rodri. Shirky. Shirky! Corner to City, corner to City. You know, I'm seeing some positive signs at the start of this game. Very positive signs. Very, very, very positive signs. Let's have a little look at this shot again. Oh, it's not even a corner. Is he actually given a corner? That's not a corner. So if we score from this is fraudulent. If we score from this is fraudulent. But I will take it. I will take fraudulent. I will take fraudulent. Vinder's on the corner, ladies and gentlemen. What does he have for me? Corner comes in. Haaland. Shirky's appealing for handball. I'm not too sure what happened in there though. There's Vinder's on the edge of the box. Shirky. He goes back to Nunez. Now Kusanov. Shirky. Shirky goes to cross it in. It's headed away. He's aiming for Diaz in the middle. Rodri. Nuri. Good touchdown. He fends off Valverde. Is that even Valverde? That may not even be Valverde. That wasn't Valverde. Oh, now Rodri slipped over and give the ball away to Brahim Diaz. It was Brahim Diaz, not Valverde. My apologies. It's still Brahim Diaz. Now it's Vinicius, who can't get round Mateus Nunes, who sees off the Brazilian and plays it forward to Shirky. Inside to Rodri. He goes looking long for Doku, but it's intercepted by Trent. Now it is Valverde on the ball. I don't know how I got Valverde and Diaz mixed up when Valverde is literally wearing the captain's armband. I think I've just lost my mind. I think the specs might need to come out, but I don't know where I put them. So that's just a kind of an L on my part. But, I've seen some positive signs within this first 11 minutes. Positive signs. Positive signs. We've had some shots on goal, and it is not very often that Manchester City have shots on goal, which is actually kind of crazy if you think about it. Courtois, he's pressed by Haaland, but he gets it back out to Huijsen. He then goes to Valverde, and then back to Huijsen, who pumps it long, and Diaz beats Diaz in the air, but it goes back to Fran Garcia. Now it's Vinicius. He's tackled by Bernardo, and he gets it back to Nunez. That's a foul. That's a free kick. Free kick to City. Free kick to City. Chelsea being 1-0 down is actually dark though. That's crazy dark. It's another defensive howler apparently as well. I might need to go quickly check this one out. I'm gonna quickly check this one out. Hopefully City don't concede when I'm trying to look at this PSG goal. Bernardo Silva. Rodri shoots, and it's wide, well wide as well. Let's see this go. Okay. Courtois on the goal kick. Goes to Rudiger. Let's have a little look at this. Wait, okay. All I've seen is that he's randomly just got the ball in the Chelsea box, and I'm not really too sure how that's happened. I'm actually trying to see like a whole thing of what's just happened. Like the clip I've just seen, he just basically spawns in the Chelsea box, and I don't really know how I feel about that. Like I don't think players of his quality should just be spawning in your box. Do you know what I mean? I don't think you should be having PSG attackers have their spawn point in your box. But here's Trent. He dispossesses Aït-Nouri. It's forward to Thiago. He then goes to go inside to Vinicius, but is intercepted by Kusanov, and now it's Rodri to bring it forward for Manchester City. He's swarmed by Real Madrid players, but he gets it back to Nunez. And I was about to say he's got runners ahead of him, but he's got joggers, because everyone's just jogging. But he finds Bernardo Silva, and then he goes inside to Cherki. Now it's Ryan Cherki. He then dinks it into back post. Haaland, it's over Haaland's head, and to Valverde, who sees it out for a goal kick. Bro, I want to see this defensive howler from Chelsea. I'm trying to just... Somebody, please. Like, I'm trying to indulge in this Chelsea howler. Nunez, Cherki takes it round to Amani, very, very well ran Cherki, and he keeps carrying the ball forward, and then goes inside, now to Weinders, who then tries to cross it, but it's blocked by Fran Garcia, but it's still Weinders, back to Bernardo Silva, come on City. Nunez, he lets it roll for Rodri, and Rodri's completely unaware of that situation unfolding. And now it's Thiago, hits it forward for Kusanov, who's to Vinicius, who's in a foot race with Kusanov and loses out to Kusanov in the foot race. Oh, Bernardo Silva's lost his mind. Never mind, Diaz recovered, lads, we're still back. Doku takes it round Valverde. Oh, and then the pass to Haaland's blocked by Rudiger with a very, very key interception. Very, very key interception there from the German. Very crucial. I'm still not seeing this Chelsea howler though, man. Like, I'm refreshing the timeline and I'm just not seeing it. Like, I'm trying to see this. I'm trying to see exactly what took place. Oh, Barcola's has scored. Yeah, that's dark. That's hideous. That is... I'm glad that's not us. You know what? I'm glad that's not us. I'm so glad that's not us. Now, Madrid are playing very, very well defensively. Very, very well. But we have seen promising signs of us going forward. Now it's Valverde. He plays it to Vinicius. Kusanov claims he's offside, but Vinicius keeps going nonetheless. There's no flag. Vinicius shoots. Oh, no, not like this, 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 not like this. Oh, Bernardo Silva, what a block. What a block, what a block. That got dark. Vinicius, that's never handball, bro. Give over. Offside. The offside flag is finally up. But that got dark. That was spooky. That was very spooky. That was very spooky. I think, obviously, he was offside, but I think Kusanov should have reacted to him running quicker and should have waited for the flag instead of jogging with his hand up. Do you know what I mean? Because, yeah, he was offside. They were both offside. But Kusanov needed to sort of lock in a bit quicker. Because if he's not onside, if he's not offside, he's in big, big trouble there. Big, big trouble. It's a very, offside or not, that's a crucial block from Bernardo Silva on the line. Very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. What's VAR checking here? Oh, were they checking? What's going on? Bro, can someone enlighten me at what's going on right now? Are you trying to say this is handball? Nah, that hit his sleeve, surely. Surely that hits his sleeve. Surely that hits his sleeve. Was Vinicius not offside anyway? Or did Kusanov play more? Is he not offside? What's going on, bro? Bro, I might need to get Amazon up on my laptop just so I know what's going on. Because I've got the AirPod in it. But I don't know if it's going to let me log into two at the same time. Potential penalty check. Okay, so they are checking for the penalty. Oh, bro. He's going to the screen. He's going to give the penalty. He's going to give the penalty. Oh my! So Bernardo Silva's been sent off. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Nah. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's so brilliant. That's so brilliant. Brilliant. Wrap it up now. Nah. Wrap it up now. Wrap it up right now. Wrap it up right now. Nah. Wrap it up right now. Wrap it up right now. I want to see the lines to even see that he's onside, bro. Oh, wrap it up, man. Now that, yeah, it doesn't. Originally, I thought it hit his sleeve. It does hit his arm. But I want to see the lines to see that Vinicius was onside. Oh, oh, bro, end it now, bro. End it now. Nah. There's no point. There's no point, bro. I haven't even seen the lines to see if he was onside. Because that was close, bro. But I want to see concrete proof that he was onside. Yeah, it's so over. It's never been this over before. It's never been this over. It's never ever been this over. Come on, GG. Come on, GG. 1-0 Real Madrid. Real Madrid. It's over, chat. It's over. It's so over. Oh, I haven't even got the aggregate score up. My apologies. Sorry. I've actually just realised I don't have the aggregate score up. My apologies. Now my stream just like decided to close, so that's that. But no, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. I don't even know what to say to that. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's actually fair enough. Well, I gotta change the aggregate score, so it's 0 and then it is 4. Yeah, it's so over, chat. It's so over. It's never been this over before, ladies and gentlemen. It's never been this over before. It's so over. I don't have words, bro. Doku. Haaland! Oh, Courtois, have a day off, please! Just give a pity goal, please. Oh, man, here comes Vinicius again. Here comes Vinicius again. Here comes Vinicius again. Oh, Vinicius has skied it. Vinicius has skied it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Bro, what's the point? Bro, nah. All our optimism is out the window. All of my optimism is out the window. All of any optimism I ever had is out the window. Ain't Nori, what have you got for me? Ain't Nori, what have you got for me? Ain't Nori, what have you got for me? Ain't Nori, you've lost your mind. Oh, bro, this is so dark. Who's now been booked? Is he just booked Guardiola? Am I going to be shocked if... Yeah, Guardiola's been booked. Yeah, this is mad. This is actually mad. This is actually mad. This is mad. Nah, this is mad. This is nah, like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, like what words is there to sum up what? Like, we had such a good 10 minutes, bro. Bernardo Silva, you will pay for your sins. Oh, okay. It's about to be 2-0. That's a huge tackle from Kasanov. We need to score 5 goals with 10 men. This is diabolical. Finders. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Doku's right there. Doku's right there. Doku's right there. Doku is literally right there. Let's go. Doku, please. What have you got for me? Oh, never mind. He's been dispossessed by Brahim Diaz. Hey, Nori, what have you got for me? Doku. Erling Haaland. Rodri! Oh. It's so over. I don't think it's ever been this over. Why is this happening? What did I do in a previous life to deserve this? That's the question you have to ask. Because like these glimpses of positivity going forward are actually adding to the pain. Us dominating the ball is adding to the pain. Doku. Vinders. Doku. Go on, Doku. Go on, Doku. That's poor. That's Vinicius. Diaz has been spun a quarter of the way into Real Madrid's half. Vinicius has scored. No, he's not. No, he's not. Vinicius has missed another sitter, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, man. Guys, at what score is it acceptable for me to just end the stream? Like, when is it acceptable for me to call the stream? Like, just to end it. Like, what is an acceptable point? Like, where do we draw the line on that one? Where do we draw the line? Because I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Come on, Vinders, let's go. Forward to Doku. Let's go, Doku. Shirky, let's go. What have you got for me? Hey, Nori, what have you got for me? Shirky, what have you got for me? Nunes, let's go. We're still alive. We're just about alive. Vinders. Doku. Diaz. Rodri. Vinders, let's go. No, okay, never mind, bro. Guys, do you remember all that energy I had at the start of the chat? At the start of the stream. Does everyone remember that energy I had? And how it's long gone? Sporting won 5-0. I wish that could be us. Ladies and gentlemen. But unfortunately that is not us. Unfortunately, we are down to 10 men. We are without our captain on the pitch. And I'm still yet to see concrete proof that Vinicius Jr. was onside. I'm actually still yet to see concrete proof. Hey, Nori. Diaz. Rodri. Oh, this is dark. Hey, Nori, go on. Let's go. Let's go, hey, Nori. Let's go. You've isolated yourself, my boy. Never mind. You're going alone. Never mind. All right, corner. Let's go. Let's at least win the match. We're not going to win the tie, but let's at least win the match. You know what I mean? We take small W's. We'll take small W's. Let's at least win the match. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We're shifting the goalposts. It was originally let's win the tie. Now we're on let's win the match. And if worst comes to worst, it'll be let's win the second half. Corner by Vinders. Oh, it's straight on top of Courtois' head. I actually give up. Oh, man. Ban Manchester City from taking corners, bro. Just ban the whole establishment from taking corners. It's so over. Shirky. Inside to Rodri. Now it's Haaland. That's a disgraceful pass. That is a disgraceful pass. That's good work from Nunes. Tell you what. We are not good at football, ladies and gentlemen. We are not good at football. I don't know if this is breaking news to anybody that's listening. I don't know if this is breaking news, if this is a news flash, if this is you stumbling upon some new information. We are not good at football. We are not. Unfortunately, we are not. Like, there was a period of time in which we were. And there is going to be a period of time in the future where we are again. But as of this very second, we are not good at football. We are not. Ryan Shirky. Tijani Vinders. Oh, yeah, this game is... Go on, Shirky, let's go. Pass for never mind. It's so over. It's so over. It's actually never, ever been this over before, but it is now officially reached that point. It's reached that point. Valverde. Fran Garcia. Is that a goal kick or a corner? Goal kick. Goal kick. Come on, ain't Nori, bro. What have you got for me, bro? What have you got? Let's go. Please. Please, somebody do something. Somebody do something. Somebody give me something to smile about, please. If we score in this game, I will celebrate like we've won the whole competition. I hope you know. Because I need that. I just need to see us score a goal in this game. We cannot blank across two legs. That is unacceptable behaviour. We cannot do that. Even Spurs were scoring goals in their game. Even Spurs. Even Spurs. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like this stream is actually just going to be a bunch of like just open air, just silence, because I'm actually like I don't know what to say. Oh, Valverde's in. I actually don't know what to say. Like I am not usually somebody that is lost for words, but what I have seen unfold in front of my very eyes, these two eyes that are built into my skull, I have seen some stuff in this last 7 days, 6 or 7 days, which I never thought I would witness. Not because I never thought Manchester City would be bad. Not at all. I just did not think it was possible to play such disgraceful football 3 games in a row. Like what? Where does? How does that happen? 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 Right? How does that happen? I just don't get it. Like every single time it starts off so well, it starts off so positive, and then it just fizzles out. It just fizzles out. Now we've got Tuameni just clip farming, bro. We're letting Tuameni clip farm on us right now. Like, do you understand how sinister that is? How we've reached a level of dark that it should never ever reach. Like Vinicius clip farming on us, that's fine. Brahim Diaz clip farming on us, that's fine. But I draw a line at watching Tuameni clip farm against us. That's just a line that I'm drawing right now. There are players that should not be clip farming against your team, and Tuameni is one of them. Here comes Doku. Haaland, attack that, please. To be fair, if I witnessed what I've witnessed... Rodri, please. If I witnessed what I witnessed... If I witnessed this live in the flesh, in the stadium, I would probably be very dejected. Like every time I'm at a City game and it gets dire, even I struggle to get off my feet and celebrate. Like I was at the FA Cup final, and granted I was very vocal in that FA Cup final. I was up for it, right? But like games like the Carabao Cup game against Southampton. Yeah, that one was another game that kind of shocked me into silence. Like I sat there in the stands and I was like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Do I leave now? Do I wait until 20 minutes after the game and just deep my life choices and then leave? Like, it was one of those. And I feel like tonight's going to be one of those nights because, like, you can go back in the stream and watch my dreams get crushed in 4K. Like, you can see the moment that my like heart just breaks in half. Like, you can just watch that like over and over again on repeat. Arsenal are winning as well. It's not a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a good evening. It is a awful evening to be a football fan. Very awful evening. Oh man. Brahim Diaz has just put Ruben Diaz on his Donnarumma, bro. Donnarumma almost just gave Valverde a tap in. And Brahim Diaz actually just sent Ruben Diaz back to Portugal. Like, that was a long day for Ruben. And Donnarumma, that was almost shameless goalkeeping. Almost. Why have Real Madrid got the ball again? Okay, free kick. Never mind, free kick. I take that back. Real Madrid don't have the ball. Oh, it's a free kick to Real Madrid. Sorry. I was too busy, like, not paying attention to the game. Right, okay, if they score this, then I think I'm done. Like we'll do something else. I'll keep the stream going, but I think we'll probably do something else, like something more productive. Like, I don't know. Like, I could probably like tidy my room. I need to change my bedding. I'm gonna change my bedding after the stream. But like, if Real Madrid score now, I might just change my bedding live. Like, then that'd be more enjoyable. Watching me change my bedding would be more enjoyable than watching this football game. I think. I firmly believe. Arthur Gothers hit the free kick, it's hit off the wall, and it will be a corner. Corner to Real Madrid. Is there any point watching this game? No, there's not. There's not, no. There's not. So, you know what? Actually? You know what? I'll set a donation goal. 2 secs. If we get 10 super chats, I will change my bedding live on stream. If we get 10 super chats, actually 15 super chats. We get 15 super chats, I'll change my bedding on stream. Of watching this dross. I've just spelled dross wrong. Corner to Real Madrid. Donnarumma's flapped at the corner again. Shirky's balling out. Shirky's balling out. It just took half the Real Madrid team to stop Shirky. That's a goal in my book. It's 1-1. After what Shirky's just done, I'm counting that as 1-1. Remember, 15 super chats and we'll turn the game off and I'll just change my bedding on stream. Because I still think that's more entertaining. Oh, Vibes, what happened, man? Good question. They still haven't shown us if Vinicius would. I haven't seen concrete evidence to say Vinicius was onside in the lead up to Bernardo Silva getting sent off. That's all I'm clinging on to right now. Doku, please. Is that a corner? It's a goal kick. Never mind. My life's over. It's over. It's so over. It's a corner to City. Never mind. It's not over. We're back. 8-0. We're back. Let's go. Doku, we're back. Haaland 1-1. Let's go. We're back. We're so back. It's nah. We're back. We're so back. We're back. It's never ever. We have never ever, and I mean ever in my entire life been this back. It is the worst goal I've ever seen. We have literally just scored the worst goal I've ever seen. But we're back. We're so back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Again, remember, guys, the goal is not to win the tie. The goal is to win the match. That is, the standards have dropped. We do not... The tie's out the window. As long as we win the match, I will be happy. Because my standards have dropped that low. My standards have dropped that low. Like, come on. One more after second. One more in the last 4 minutes of this half and I'll believe. One more in the last 4 minutes of this half and I will believe. Never mind, Artuguda's through. And he's up against Ruben Diaz. And he's got Brahim Diaz in the middle. This is over. Now Valverde has the ball. Valverde's just put a foot wrong. What is happening? Valverde has just miscontrolled the ball. Is that a sign of things to come? That could be a sign of things to come. We could be back. We could be back. Haaland could have just started something very special. Never mind. Never mind, I lied. I am a disgusting liar. I just lied to all of your faces. It's so over. Yeah, Real Madrid is going to keep this ball now, I think. Or they're going to put it in the back of our net. Either. Like, this doesn't, like... The dopamine of that Haaland equaliser is kind of worn off, and I want to get back in reality amongst you all. So you know, that was a fun minute or so. That was I like that. Hopefully there's more of that to come. But now that I'm back down to earth, I am realising that we are so cooked, because every time Real Madrid get the ball, they're in behind. It's a corner to Real Madrid. Corner to Real Madrid to end this first half. Very much a... Hopefully we defend this well. It's not something I say too often, but hopefully we manage to defend this corner with some decency. Hopefully we have some shame about ourselves to defend this corner. You know what? Doku brings it down. Doku, go. Go, Doku. You've been dispossessed by Trent, Doku. Oh, man, it's so over. Like, again, we didn't concede the corner. Like, we showed a little bit of shame, but the efforts to go forward were not great. But we've got Shirky on the ball now. What have you got for me, bro? End the first half in style, please. Win the first half. Actually, let's win the first half. Let's start by winning the first half, and then we can move on to slightly harder goals to achieve. But let's keep it simple. We've equalised in the game. Let's try win the first half, and then we'll go from there. Nunes. Vinders. Oh, Vinders, bro. You actually just played like Bambi on ice. No wonder they call you reindeer, bro. That was appalling. Doku. Ruben Diaz, don't do anything crazy. Yeah, Ruben Diaz has lost his mind. Ruben Diaz, there is a special place in hell for you after that attempted pass. Brahim Diaz. Oh, Valverde's in. Never mind. No, never mind. Vinders is there. And the ball went to Vinicius anyway, which is, the lesser of two evils. I can deal with a Vinicius brace, but getting 4 goals slapped on your head across 2 legs by Valverde is too much. Shirky, come on. 3 minutes of added time in this first half. Nunes, keep this on and we're clear. Nah, it's a goal kick. It's the dream of winning the first half may be over. We may have failed on our mission to win the first half. But there is still the second half to win. and the match to win, and maybe even potentially the title win. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? As long as we have a more respectful result than Chelsea, I think I can sleep. I think I can sleep semi-happy tonight. I'm also interested to see the Bernardo Silva discourse this evening. I am interested to see the Bernardo Silva discourse this evening. Valverde scores, bro, and Valverde scores, and I don't know. Valverde scores, and I actually don't know where I go from. Rodri, relax, bro, please. Come on, bro. This is pushing me over the edge, ladies and gentlemen. This is pushing me over the edge. Is this a foul? Yeah, Diaz has lost his mind. Diaz, are you just trying to get yourself sent off, bro? Like... Oh, it wasn't a foul anyway, it's a throw-in. I thought he gave the foul. That shows how like little attention I'm playing to this game, because it's just the same thing every single time. Doku, please, what have you got for me? Rodri, come on, let's go. Rodri, win us this first half, Rodri, never mind. Rudiger's just decided that he's taking matters into his own hand. And Kusanov has now fouled Vinicius, and he's now going to go into the book. Yeah, this is dark, bro. This is dark. This is dark. This is real dark. This is real dark. The bottle will be... I'm telling you, by the 50th minute, maybe even the latest the 60th minute, the bottle will be making an appearance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you. Bro, this is actually... I feel violated by what I'm being made to watch. So there we go. There's halftime. I think. Oh, Diaz, bro. Diaz. Oh, bro. This guy's gonna get himself sent off, bro. Bro, there's no way. We're about to have I think we might have our captain sent off for the second time today, because this guy won't stop yelling at the ref, bro. He just won't stop. He won't stop. He won't stop. One moment. Nah, the game is still being played. Sorry, my bad. My apologies. The first half is still being played briefly. And now the first half is no longer being played. That was disgusting. I mean, we'll take the positives from that. We scored. I don't think I really have much else to say. I actually still firmly believe that Vinicius was offside, but again, I haven't been shown any conclusive evidence to say that he was onside. So, like, if anyone in the audience can bring me some evidence to indicate that Vinicius was 100% onside, because obviously somebody has clearly seen evidence for that, but they did not want to show the masses. So, halftime thoughts from you in the audience, because I have nothing to say. for those that know me, they know that I rarely shut up. I rarely do not feel the silence with the soothing sound of my voice. But I actually don't have anything to say. Like, I am so just disgusted by what I have seen. Hopefully at halftime they show me conclusive evidence to say that Vinicius was onside, just so then I can go back to just calling the team shit. Right? Because I would happily sit here and run my anti-Bernardo Silva agenda. But as of right now, I cannot do that because I still firmly believe that Vinicius was not onside. Now, once I get evidence to say that he was onside, like UEFA and the refereeing organisation have deemed that he was, we can go back to the regular show and I can talk about Bernardo Silva. But right now, I don't feel qualified to talk on that subject. I'm not a professional referee. They must have seen something that I have not seen. Okay. VIP EZZ 8913 with the shield next to his name. Can you draw the lines for me, please? Like, please draw the lines for me, VIP EZZ 8913, and show me the conclusive evidence to say that he was onside. Because I don't know if I can trust YouTube chatter VIP EZZ 8913. I don't know if I can trust him via word of mouth. I think he needs to show me some evidence. So your sources trust me, bro. Your sources trust me, bro. I tell you what, if I wasn't completely mentally checked out of this game, you know exactly where you'd be heading for comments like that. You're lucky I am mentally checked out of this game. Oh, he's Isaac, bro. You see, are you watching what I'm watching? Are you watching what I'm watching? Because this is appalling. This is so bad. This is so bad. Nathan, I don't know why, but for some reason I just wasn't as happy when we scored. I was happy, yes, but it felt undeserved, and my friend told me to leave the club then. I mean, you're not like, the thing is, the goal doesn't mean anything. Like, as of right now, it's a consolation goal. So, is there really like any reason to be happy over taking a 4-goal deficit to a 3-goal deficit? Now, let's say we score again. That changes things a little bit. Only by this much. It changes things by this much. We're then at a 2-goal deficit, which is very much achievable. But when you're down to 10 men and you've just turned a 4-goal deficit to a 3-goal deficit, is there really much to cheer about? Like generally, is there really that much to cheer about? Because I would argue, no, there's not. I would argue there's not. Right? You know, that might get me called all the names under the sun. The sun that is clearly not shining right now. Because it is, I don't even know what time it is. It is 5 minutes to 9 in the evening. Right? Right, and one more, sorry, they're showing me the replay here, I think. No, they're not. No, sorry, my bad, they're not. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so I firmly believe there was not much to cheer about that goal. Okay, woman, draw the lines for me, bro. Amazon, draw the lines for me. Nobody's drawn the lines for me. Am I going to have to get the marker pen out? Right? Am I going to have to do this myself? Let me do this myself. Let me get all of the tools I need to do this myself. Let's get the glasses, let's get the marker pen, and I will draw the lines myself, right? And we will see. We will see whether he was onside or offside, right? Let me just get the still image up again. Let's hopefully. Where's my mouse? Can I get the still image? So they're showing me the still image. Okay, he was onside. He was onside. They've drawn the lines for me. He was onside. So we can go back to the regular broadcast show, which is Bernardo Silva, you've lost your mind. Bernardo Silva, you've lost your mind. And yes, people might draw back to it and be like, Nathan, when it happened, you said it was a good block. I did indeed. I will not lie and say that I did not say it was a good block. That is because at that time, I firmly believe it hit him on the sleeve. After then reviewing the footage, as any proper tactician would do and proper lover of the game would do, I reviewed the footage. I slowed the footage down. I watched the footage from a different angle. I originally watched it from this angle, and then I turned my head and watched it from this angle, and then I turned my head and I watched it from this angle, and then again we had to get the glasses out and we had to take a closer look at the footage and go like this, and then we had to slow the footage down. And after I did all of those things to alter the footage, to manipulate the footage, I saw that it did blatantly touch his hand and he should have been sent off. So now that I have all of the facts, the lines have been drawn for me. I have seen the point of contact on Bernardo Silva's arm. I have seen the fact that he has moved his arm in front of the ball. I can now deem that it was fair to give Real Madrid Football Club or Club de Football the penalty. I can now say that. Did it take too long for them to show me the lines? Potentially. Did it take a little too long for me to be given all of the evidence in front of me to be able to come to a fair conclusion? It did. But like they would say, better late than never. So, Bernardo Silva has lost his mind, basically. It has taken me a while to get to this conclusion, but now that we have all of the evidence, the new facts have come to light, Bernardo Silva has lost his mind. Now, do I think he's going to be the only one of our captains to be sent off tonight? No, I do not think so. I think Ruben Diaz has lost his head completely. Ruben Diaz's head is out of is left this planet. It's chilling with Jupiter, right? Ruben Diaz's head is chilling with Jupiter out there in the solar system. So Ruben Diaz is heading towards a red card. I do firmly believe. Maybe Rodri as well. Rodri has also lost his mind. He's just got a slight bit more composure than Ruben Diaz did at the end of that first half. So I actually think City could be very lucky to end this game with 10 men. We could be very lucky to leave this game with 10 men on the field. We could be very lucky. But again, anything can happen. Anything can happen. We drew the first half. The next step is to win the second half. Because if we win the second half, we win the game. And if we win the game by a big enough margin, we win the tie. So it's baby steps, ladies and gentlemen. It's baby steps. You don't focus on winning the tie. If you focus on winning the tie, you realise you are a million miles away. A million miles away from winning the tie. A million miles away. Not a chance if you think about going straight to winning this tie. But if you look at the situation, you just drew the first half. We just drew the first half with 10 men. The second half starts. That's a fresh 45 minutes. We start by winning that second half. Because if we win that second half, that takes us on to step 2. That wins us the game if we win the second half. We win the game. Now, if we win the game by a big enough margin, we win the tie. And suddenly, winning the tie sounds so much more achievable when you break it down into those little baby steps. It seems so much more achievable. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, chat? Am I wrong? Does, yes or no, does it sound a lot more achievable when I break it down into those little fine margins? It's 100% more achievable. And that is why I believe. I am hooked up to the copium machine. The copium is flowing through my veins right now. Yudi, you're calling me delusional, bro. Do you want to go back to the timeout? Do you want to go back to the timeout corner? I'll send you to the timeout corner, bro. You can go back to the timeout corner if you want to call me delusional. Might as well give Truff your chance to play since we're already losing. We're not losing though. You got to remember, in the 90 minutes we're drawing. Isaac, have you just forgotten everything that I've just said? Remember the baby steps. We have to look at the baby steps. We need to look at the baby steps. We are not losing. We are drawing the game. If you keep that mindset, I'm telling you, you have a more enjoyable second half. I'm telling you. And Yudi, for calling me delusional, bro, I am taking this mindset into our pro club sessions. When we're playing pro clubs, this mindset is being used in the pro club sessions. I'm a new man. I've changed the leaf. You remember those times where I was leaving pro clubs games when we were 3-0 down within 45 minutes? I've turned a new leaf. This is my new outlook on football. Everything I've just said is my new outlook on football. And I'm telling you, it is going to revolutionise the game for the better. I'm telling you. Yeah, exactly. Isaac, you've hit the nail on the head. You have hit the nail exactly on the head. You have bonked it on the head. You have just went bonk right on top of the nail's head, ladies and gentlemen. That is what Isaac's done in chat. Big round of applause to him. He has the right idea. Chat, I am not working on Sunday. Which means we will have a League Cup stream, ladies and gentlemen. A League Cup stream. League Cup final stream on the Nathaniel Knows Ball channel. Yes, you could watch it on Sky Sports. Yes, you could probably watch it on TNT. Yes, you could watch it illegally. Or you could just listen to the game being broadcast by yours truly. This is the new generation of radio, ladies and gentlemen. Talk Sports, 5 Live, BBC Sport. It's all gone. It's all gone out the window. Nathaniel Knows Ball Watchalong is the future. If only Man City could counter-attack like our pro club's rivals. That is 100% true. Manchester City play like we play on pro clubs. That is why I can't stream pro clubs. People will think less of me. The fans out there will think less of my footballing knowledge if they see how we play pro clubs. They will call me a fraud. They will call me all the names under the sun. They'll call me a fraud. They'll say I do not know ball. They'll say I'm a checkbook manager. They'll say that I only perform under performance enhancing drugs. They'll even call me bold, ladies and gentlemen. They will even call me a bold fraud if you see how me and the boys play pro clubs. So unfortunately, that can't happen. It can't happen. We only stick to watching one team play bad round here, and that's Manchester City. But if someone donates me enough money in chat, I'm sure I can change my mind on showing you the pro clubs tapes. The pro clubs tapes. Give me if someone donates like £10, I'll release the pro clubs tapes. I'll release 4-2-1-3. You've lost your mind. Who plays a 4-2-1-3? You've got to play the 5-3-2. The 5-3-2 is it. Actually, one moment, right now. Oh, Mark Gahey is on. And Ake is on. Oh, Pep's lost his mind, ladies and gentlemen. Pep does not believe. Nah, they're violating. They're violating. They're subbing Courtois off. Lunin is coming on, ladies and gentlemen. This is the craziest violation I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the craziest violation I have ever experienced in my entire life. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let me change the City lineup as well. Hopefully we don't concede in that time. Who did he bring off? I'm going to say Diaz and Nunez. Diaz and Nunez is who I'm going to say came off, ladies and gentlemen. Diaz and Nunez. It just says Diaz. Did Ake not come on? They said Ake came on. Bro, the screen just told me Ake came on. Okay, well, Gahey's on. Okay, Ruben Diaz isn't getting sent off. That's all I can say. Yes or no, did Amazon Prime just tell me that the Ake was coming on. And now I can't even see Ake on the video. So now I look like an idiot. Amazon Prime have just given me the wrong information. Oh wait, Ake is on the pitch. Sorry, he came off for Vinders. Sorry, he came on for Vinders. Sorry, my apologies. Ake is on the pitch. I've spelled Gahey wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm just going mad a little bit. Give me... Bro, can I not spell? Sorry. Now, Sky Sports have lost their mind, because I'm looking at Sky Sports to get the correct information, and they are saying that Mark Gahey's been subbed on twice. But anyway, we're back. Haaland. Can't believe this is anti-football if I've ever seen it. Bro, the Lunin is on the pitch, bro. Lunin is on the pitch. This is a violation. This is potentially the biggest violation I've in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. In the Champions League, a team is subbing on their backup goalkeeper against you at halftime. Lads, you need to look at the disrespect they're showing you, and you need to win now. The disrespect they're showing you is levels. Is the levels of disrespect there. Doku, what have you got for me? Oh, he's just been fouled by Tchouaméni, I do believe. It wasn't a foul, but oh man. I just feel like if I try to manifest everything being a foul, maybe one of the fouls will be given against us. Okay, well, I actually think this is the lowest point in my entire life. I've just watched Real Madrid sub on their backup goalkeeper against Manchester City in the Champions League. The Champions League. The most prestigious competition in the entirety of European club football. And teams are subbing on their backup goalkeeper against us. Sorry, I have got Lunin's number wrong on the thing. Sorry, my apologies. He's number 13. He is not number 1. Sorry, my apologies. We're a one-man show around here. Doku. Okay, Doku's lost his mind. But anyway, back to my point. Teams are subbing on their backup goalkeeper against Manchester City in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. The Champions League. Backup goalkeeper in the Champions League, ladies and gentlemen. Like, Nah. That just doesn't sit right with me. It doesn't. Somebody needs to go and score. We have to now score in the second half, because there's no way Courtois concedes against us. Wait, go on Nunes. Yeah, anyway, there's no way Courtois concedes against us and Lunin keeps the clean sheet. There's no way. That can't happen. We can't allow that to happen. We can't allow their substitute keeper have a better performance than Courtois. I'm sorry, we can't. It can't happen. Impossible. Doku, please. What have you got for me? Haaland, what have you got for me? Big save. Haaland's lost his mind, ladies and gentlemen. Haaland has lost his mind. He is making Lunin look like the second coming of Courtois. He is making Lunin look like Courtois, the Ukrainian Courtois, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, it's a good save. The second one, though. The second one he has to do so much better with. I'm sorry. Like, that's a tap-in, Erling. That's a tap-in. And you've lost your mind. Like, that to make it a 2-goal deficit. Like, while Lunin's on the pitch as well, ladies and gentlemen. Like Haaland, you should be mad, bro. Like, Real Madrid think you are that washed that they are bringing on their backup goalkeeper. They think you're that washed, Erling. How are you going to respond to these washed allegations by Real Madrid? Nunes, what do you have for me? Oh, it's a corner, ladies and gentlemen, it's a corner. Haaland, respond to these washed allegations. This violation. Alright, we've taken a corner short. Is this the change that we needed? We've taken a corner short. Never mind, Valverde's intercepted the cross. Because of course Valverde's intercepted the cross. Like, personally, if I'm Erling Haaland in this position and I see a team subbing on their backup goalkeeper against me because they think I'm that washed, I'm slapping a minimum a hat-trick. I don't care what lengths I have to go to score that hat-trick. I am minimum scoring a hat-trick. I'm sorry. There are certain violations you can let slide on a football pitch, but this one is personal and it is disrespectful. And Erling, I need you to respond. Erling, I need you to respond, please. This will be a stain on your career if you do not respond to this Courtois substitution. It will be a stain on your career if you do not respond to this substitution with at least a brace. And I don't mean a brace as in him scoring one more and him having a brace in the game. Like, he needs to get a brace against Lunin. You've lost your mind. That's it. VIPEZZ8913. One more comment like that and you are being sent to the shadow realm for 24 hours. One more comment like that and you are being sent to the shadow realm for 24 hours. And you've just returned from the shadow realm. And I'll be sending you back to the shadow realm. Valverde's running through. But Thiago goes alone. He doesn't care. And I respect him for that, honestly. Trent. Haaland, please do something, bro. Please. See, my favourite thing about going into work tomorrow is no one I work with watches football. So I'm just so blessed. I'm so blessed. Oh, Emad, bro, please, Emad, no! I don't need you doing this to me, please. Emad, I thought we were boys. Don't do this to me, please. I'm on the verge of tears already. Vinicius, don't do this to me, please. Emad, bro. You don't need to do me like that. You know how much I suffer, bro. You know, last year, after we lost at the Etihad last year, this Emad gentleman in chat laughed in my face. He stood in front of me and laughed in my face, ladies and gentlemen. Laughed in my face. Real life laughter in my face. And I've never recovered from that. I've never recovered. Eight Nori, please. Haaland, please. Respond to this Lunin sub. Rodri, please. Oh, man. This Lunin aura session. This Lunin aura session. Oh, man. This is dark. This is dark. I don't like this. I had so much hope. I caught my second wind at half time. Go on, Rodri. El Capitan. We're on our third captain of the game and we're only in the 50th minute. Haaland, what have you got for me? Gehi, what have you got for me? Oh, Haaland has blocked the shot. Never mind. He's got nothing for me. Kusanov, what do you have for me? Ake, you have something for me. I know you do. There's no way your name is Nathan and you don't have anything for me right now. Hey, Nori, you have something for me. I know it. Deep down, you have something for me. Doku, you're the one I always look to for inspiration. Dean Huijsen, bro. Just leave it out, bro, please. Nori has just fouled Gehi. And we've got a free kick for it, I think. Nori has just committed a foul on Mark Gehi and we have a free kick. I don't know anymore, ladies and gentlemen. Doku. Kusanov. Shirky, please, what have you got for me, bro? Nori, please, bro, please. Shirky, please. Shirky, just do something. Moment of magic right now. Nori, moment of magic right now. Doku. Nori. Oh, bro, this is... Mark Gehi is coaching in the Real Madrid box. Kusanov's rapid. Kusanov is a fast gentleman. Shirky. Okay. I think our 5 minutes of good form has passed, and we've... Oh, Marmoush and Semenyo, here we go. Pep's serious. Pep is serious. One whole match of football too late, but Pep is serious. Haaland, bro, this is a stain on your career, my boy. Stain on your career. You could not respond to the violation that was... You could not respond to the violation that was Lunin being subbed on. You couldn't. And I'm sorry. You're my boy, but they don't rate you like that, little bro. Bro, Lunin's lost his mind, bro. He's now going Edison mode. He's decided going Courtois mode isn't good enough. And he's now going to... Lunin is clip farming against us, ladies and gentlemen. Real Madrid have subbed off Courtois, subbed on Lunin, and he is now clip farming against us. Manchester City in 2026. This is where we're at. Teams are subbing on their backup goalkeeper to clip farm against us in the Champions League knockout stages. Like, what? How do things get to be like that? This never happened to Arsenal. This never happened to Liverpool. This never happened to Spurs. This didn't happen to Leicester when they were in the Champions League. No, it is a punishment that is reserved for Manchester City. Oh, bro, I'm watching teams have their backup goalkeeper aura farm against us, bro. I can't do it. And bro, what happened in the oh, Shirky's now just handballed it. Nice. And what happened in the first leg? We had Donnarumma try aura farm and it went horribly wrong. What are the other scores in the other games? And it's still all the same. I actually feel like I'm wasting 90 minutes of my life, but you know, the show must go on. The show must go on. Brahim Diaz, leave me alone. Oh, Vinny, please don't do this. Vinny, don't do this, bro. Have some respect. Trent, don't do this. Have some respect. Have some respect. Oh, have some respect. Lamar, have some respect, please. I'm on. I can't do this much longer. Have some respect, please. Show some sportsmanship, please. Like, it's never been this dark, bro. It's never ever been this dark. I will forever remember this as the day that Real Madrid subbed on their backup goalkeeper so he could clip farm against us. Like, this is the darkest day in football. This is the darkest day in football ever. Ever. Darkest day in football ever. The only way this gets topped... PSG are now 3-0 up. This is officially the darkest day of football ever. The only way this gets topped is if Oblak manages to bag against Spurs tomorrow. That's the only way this gets topped. No, he won't. No, he won't. Bro, unfortunately he won't. I've seen how he's moving. He's... Like... This is the way I put it, right? This is the way I put it. Haaland had the biggest violation dropped on his head. That you did not rate him highly enough to keep Courtois on the pitch. And now he has been subbed off before netting against Lunin. That is the biggest... It is a stain on his career, unfortunately. Kusanov, what have you got for me, bro? Semenyo, what have you got for me? Semenyo, you've got... Semenyo's lost his mind! I've just looked out of my window and I just saw Semenyo's shot fly past. By all reports, that thing is still rising. Semenyo, oh man, this is so over. Listen, he will, because I know my keepers. I know, like, what goal ever. Are you watching the shots we're taking though? Like, I need you to like... I need you to look at the shots we're taking. We're not even taking shots on his goal. He'd need the craziest gust of wind to direct one of our shots into his goal. Is all I'm saying. Like, it's not good. It's not good. I could this is I'll take some time to scroll Twitter. I think we've had 8 attempts in this second half. Goal alert. Arsenal probably 2-0 up. Yeah, Arsenal are 2-0 up. Declan Rice. Now Vinicius is in. Oh, Donnarumma's about to be sent off, I think. No, it wasn't given as a foul. Okay, no, we're good. That was... Okay. I thought that was given as a foul, and I thought Donnarumma was about to be sent off, and I was going to crash out. I was actually going to crash out. I was going to destroy, like, my whole setup. And that isn't a foul. Now that I've seen a closer look of that, he is fair play. Vinicius has went hunting for that. Like, I actually have to respect the hustle. He has went hunting for that. Vinicius has went on an adventure to try and find that foul. I'll respect that. Oh, I can't keep watching this though. I can't keep watching this. For the love of everything that's holy. For the love of everything that's holy, I can't keep watching this. I can't do it. I can't do it. So, Trent, please have mercy. I was about to say, just put this straight on top of. Oh, Donnarumma's flapped at the corner. We've got it away this time, but he did flap at the corner. Let that be known. Shirky. Doku offside. I think he's offside, but Doku's going to keep going anyway. Doku's going to score, but I do believe he's offside. So Doku has scored, but he was 100% offside. Shirky was waited a second too late to play that ball, which is very disappointing. Yeah, he's so offside. Yeah. Tell you what, Vinicius has missed some crazy chances in this game. Obviously, he scored the penalty, but he missed 2 crazy chances after that penalty. Oh, Fran Garcia has now crossed it into Vinicius. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Hey, Nori, what have you got for me, man? Somebody, please. Rodri, please. Rodri, please. Ake, please. Like, somebody, please. Just somebody do something. Kusanov, do something, please. Shirky, please. I think I've officially given up hope. I've officially given up hope. Unless I see something special within the next, like, two in-game minutes. Say in-game minutes acting like they're any different to normal minutes, like. But if I don't see anything special within the next 2 minutes, I think the dream's over. I mean, the dream was over a long time ago, but like a man can hope, you know. Dreams aren't always meant to come true. Unfortunately. 8 Nori, let's go. 8 Nori, let's go. 8 Nori, let's go. Oh, okay. Shirky, let's go. 8 Nori, let's go. Okay, no, never mind. It's done. It's done, unfortunately. All of my hope has been used up. All of my belief has been used up. All of it. We're empty. Nori's just doing step overs in circles right now. Is that a corner? Surely. Yeah. Okay. 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 This is a Manchester City corner though. This isn't one of them like Arsenal. Oh, we're taking them short. We're finally taking them short on a consistent basis. Shirky is demanding movement and not getting any. Doku, let's go. Doku, let's go. Kusanov, let's go. Kusanov from there, bang. Tell you what, that's the close. I think that generally is the closest we've come, and it's from Kusanov from about 50 yards out. I appreciate the sub, man. And that Valverde crash out. The reason that Valverde Mbappe's coming on. It's so over. The reason that Valverde crash out is so significant is because I spent the whole beginning of that stream talking about how I hate watching Fede Valverde play against Manchester City. I was there and I was just like, bro, like Valverde just turns up, and then I had to just watch. Like I enjoy being right. Don't get me wrong. I very much enjoy being right. But that was one scenario out of very many where I would have actually preferred to be wrong. You know? Like it's never a nice feeling being wrong. It is never ever a nice feeling being wrong, right? You know? You probably have a bunch of takes when you go into games, believing that you're going to be right, you know? When you're watching any Real Madrid game, you must think, you know, I'm right because I know football and I know my club, and that's me. I love being right. But me saying that Valverde would have a masterclass is one of the only times in recent memory where I was actually like mad that I was right. Vinicius, score this, like just kill off all my hope, please. All right, no, it's a corner. But like, yeah, that's what made me mad because I called it from a mile off. And plus, all three of those goals, right? Although that third goal was excellently taken by Valverde, right? All three of those goals were like some of the worst defending I've ever seen. And that's what makes it like 10 times worse. Trent on the corner now. Can we just have a respectable scoreline, please? Long day. Now, Mbappe, wipe that smile off your face, bro. Like, keep it respectful. Come onto this pitch and keep it respectful. Mbappe, please keep it respectful. I don't need to see anything crazy from you, Mbappe, please. We all know you are a fantastic football player. You do not need to display that outrageous amount of talent this evening. Oh my God, Donnarumma has just made a save from a corner. The world is ending. The world is ending, ladies and gentlemen. Donnarumma has stayed on his line and made a save from a corner. The world is well and truly ending. So, Manchester City have started taking their corners short and Donnarumma started staying on his line for the corners. The world is very much on the verge of ending with these two events taking place. Another corner to Real Madrid though. And Mbappe's hit it wide. But anyway, as I was saying on Mbappe, we are all in agreement that Mbappe is a fantastic football player and one of the world's best, if not the world's best. And we would all deem it very unneeded and unnecessary of him to come onto this pitch and display why he is the world best. I think we can all agree on that. Real Madrid fan or Manchester City fan, right? We can all agree he does not need to come into this game and display why he's the world's best. And he can have a very well-earned, quiet match where he doesn't need to do much and keep it respectful. I think we can all agree on that being the case. I think. Right, I think. For the good of the game. For the good of the game. How cooked are we on a scale of 1 to 10? There's slight improvements in our game, so I'm only going to say 7. I've seen slight improvements in our game. Rodri. That is a terrible cross. And we've won a corner from it. Somehow. Can we win the league? Manchester City have as much chance as winning the Premier League this season as Real Madrid have winning the Bundesliga. I think that is the best way to put it into perspective. If Real Madrid can win the Bundesliga this season, Manchester City can win the Premier League 100%. Is my... Okay, we've stopped taking the corners short. We're actually hitting this one into the box. It wasn't a great corner. We beat our first man, but it was not a great corner. Doku just went down in the box under little to no contact. And he's won the ball back though. Shirky, let's go. Shirky, let's go. Shirky, let's go. He's crossed it. Never mind, he's crossed it straight into the keeper. It's so over. It's so over. Lunin is going to keep a clean sheet. And Courtois is not. Which is crazy to say in the big 2026. Very crazy to say. But actually, now, going back to your point, Lamar, going back to your point. I remember that there was Lunin in goal when he conceded that free kick to Bernardo Silva because he just wasn't positioned correctly for it. In 2024? That was I do remember that one, actually. I do remember thinking at that very moment that he lost his mind engaging in that sort of activity. 8 Nori, let's go. Let's win the second half, guys. Come on, please. Please, win the second half. Let's keep it respectful and just win the second half. Gehi. Doku, go on. Cook Valverde, please. I will take that as a moral W if you cook Valverde. It's a corner. It's a corner. He did not cook Valverde. Nico Gonzalez is now coming on. I don't know who for. Probably Rodri. I'm going to guess Rodri. My guess is going to be Rodrigo. Corner. Shirky whips it in. Semenyo. And it's... Well, it's a good thing we are absolutely atrocious at set pieces. Rodri. Gehi. On the half turn. Ake, what do you have for me? Shirky, what do you have for me? Shirky, what do you have for me? Fair enough. You're not fair enough. Shirky's actually tried to make things happen, so I have respect for Shirky. And I have respect for Rodri, and I have respect for Doku. And I have respect for Kusanov. Some of the other individuals on this pitch, less so. Rodri is now coming off for Nico G. Nah, this VIP EZZ 8913 guy is looking to get himself a permaban. Respectfully, there is actually no way I have decided that it would actually be the most disrespectful thing of all time if we went out and lost that cup final. If I'm being 100% genuine when I say this, right? Because with the performances we've put in our last 4 games, right, bar the Newcastle game in the cup. I actually think it would be outright disgusting if we went and lost that cup final. Like we need to at some point find some shame. Like we at some point need to find some shame, and I think that would be a good place to start. I think that would be a definite good place to start. Would it be the best place to start? Maybe not, but it would be something. It would be something. But again, as of right now, we are not losing the 90 minutes, and that's a small W. Small W. Oh, Mbappe, leave it out. You do not need to run at Ake. Like, show some class. You don't need to run at Ake. His career. He's in the twilight of his career. You do not need to end his career slightly earlier than it was already going to end. Mbappe, please show some class. Yeah, Doku was extremely offside. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. This is it's been a learning experience, you know. Definitely say it's been a learning experience. Like I've learned a lot from this. I've learned a lot, and the main thing I've learned is to never have hope. Never have hope. As they say, it is the hope that kills you. It is the hope that kills you. I used to think that was a myth. When people say Mbappe has been booked, that's also a small moral W. Small moral W. We take the small moral W's in games like this. We can't solely focus on the extreme glaring negatives that are staring me in the face right now. Right? We're taking the small positives from this game, being that we are drawing the 90 minutes and that Mbappe's booked. Tell you what, even winning the game itself is a task. Like, Nico G, what do you have for me, man? Please. Gehi, what do you have for me? Hey, Nori, you have something so special for me right now. I can feel it. Doku, in behind Valverde, about to show me something spectacular. Hey, Nori! Oh, it's a save by Lunin. Nico G, Shirky, you have something ridiculously special for me. I know you do. I know you do. He's crossed it back post. Hey, Nori! Yes! We're winning the 90, ladies. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. No, my dreams have been killed. My dreams have been killed. It's all over. It's all over. It's all over. Draw the lines. Oh, he's so offside. So is Marmouche. Oh, it's so over. Oh, it's so over. So over. So over. I actually just thought we were about to win the 90 minutes, ladies and gents, but unfortunately it was a false alarm. False alarm. False alarm. We scored 2 goals in the second half, though. So realistically, if it wasn't for the offside rule, it would be 4-3 right now. Now, granted, the offside rule is a very big part of football, right? It is one of the key Mbappe, relax, please. It is one of the key fundamentals to the game running as smoothly and as being as entertaining as it is, right? But taking away the offside rule, on aggregate, it is 4-3, and we're 3-1 up in the game. And now taking away the 2-leg system, we'd be 3-1 up, just 3-1 up. So if you take away those 2 key factors to the competition and the sport itself, we're winning 3-1 while down to 10 men. Now, if you take away the handball rule, we're winning 3-0. You know, like, I've lost my mind, bro. I've lost my mind. I've actually lost my... Oh, Marmouche, please. Oh, it's a foul. Never mind. Yeah, I've lost my mind. I've completely lost my mind, and I have delved into a level of delusion and shamelessness that I didn't even think was possible. I thought I was at the deepest end already. But it apparently gets deeper, and I am now in that deeper point of delusion and shamelessness. And that is thanks to you, Pep Guardiola. That is thanks to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Trent is now being booked. That is another moral W. Another moral W. It's another moral W. Yudi, say something like that again and I'm timing you out. Respectfully, I'm timing you out. Shirky, what have you got for me, bro? If Shirky scores this directly, I think we should automatically level it. Never mind, he's taking it short anyway, don't worry. Okay, fair enough. That is the worst pass I've ever seen. Ake thought he was playing FIFA and just tried to do an off-balance pass. Oh, Mbappe's in. It's game over. It's game. Eight Nori, just foul him. Eight Nori has probably fouled him there, and Eight Nori could potentially be sent off. I don't think it was a foul, but VAR may have something else to say about that. Because he's pulled onto that short for a long time. He has indeed. No, VAR is not interested. Again, moral W. We're racking up a lot of these small W's. Oh, Vinicius is in. This could be one of those small L's that I talk about. Oh, Donnarumma saved. Valverde Valverde shot cleared off. Valverde scored. Oh, offside. Valverde goal ruled out due to offside. Another small W. We are racking up these small W's. They mean nothing in the grand scheme of things. But they're small W's nonetheless that make my evening slightly better. They make my evening slightly better. Valverde can hold that. Respectfully, like he can leave with his man of the match award and his Champions League first half hat trick and his progression to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, but he can't leave with that goal, and that makes me happy. And that makes me happy. And to me, my happiness means more than Valverde's happiness to me personally. One moment. No, VAR is doing a mad thing right now. VAR is checking to see if Eight Nori fouled Mbappe. So Eight Nori could still be sent off, ladies and gentlemen. Eight Nori could still be sent off. Okay. Don't worry, Trent is now off for Carvajal. And that is all of the subs being made in this game. And it wasn't a penalty, so thank God. I didn't think it was a penalty, but you know, these refs have a deeper understanding of the game. They have like an almost spiritual relationship with the rules and laws of this game, which us mere mortals cannot sort of comprehend. Shirky, what have you got for me? Semenya, what have you got for Doku? What have you got for me right now, Doku? What have you got for me? Nothing. He had nothing for me. He just came to my door and the basket was empty. Shirky's aura farming. Semenyo's in. Oh, Dean Huijsen needs to have a day off, bro. Like, respectfully, you're 4-1 up. Do you need to try that hard, bro? This is just not good, man. It's just not good. I'm not having an enjoyable evening. Like, I hope everybody else is having a more enjoyable evening than me, but for me personally, this has not been an evening to remember. This has not been an evening to remember. I could have been doing many different things with my evening tonight. I could have been doing many different things. But instead, I'm here for your entertainment. Because I know some of you sickos out there find humor and entertainment in my sadness and my despair. Sick people. Sick people. You should not be enjoying this. You should not be enjoying a man in this state. What happened to love and compassion? What happened to celebrating people's W's? Not celebrating people's lowest points. That being said, that being said about not celebrating people's lowest points, it's not as dark as what's happening to Chelsea, and I take that as a moral W. So I'm actually a disgusting hypocrite. I'm a disgusting hypocrite. But bro, this is actually bad. This is actually bad. But again, we haven't lost. We, as of right yet, we haven't lost. We have not lost. There's still 4 minutes for us to lose this game. There's also 4 minutes for us to win this game. Hell, there's 4 minutes for us to score 3 goals and take it to extra time. Theoretically, anyway, theoretically. Doku, what do you have for me right now? Let me end my evening on a positive note, Doku. Oh, we've got a corner, so basically, the ref has given a corner, so basically what this means is Real Madrid have a free counter-attack. Real Madrid have a free counter-attack. Like just honed in and ready, like, that's where we're at right now. That's where we're at. Oh, it wasn't a corner. Sorry, it was a goal kick. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I don't need to be subjected to another Manchester City corner. Damn. Lunin is going to do what Courtois couldn't, and that's keep a clean sheet. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I actually have to respect that. Doku. Oh, Tchouaméni, bro. Just leave it out, bro. You don't need to try that hard. Valverde, bro, have a day off. Oh, Valverde's clip farming, bro. Luckily, the pass didn't come off, but Valverde is now clip farming. This is a dark day in football. This is one of the darkest days in the sports history. One of the darkest days. Shirky, go. Ake, go. Ake, leave with something, my dog, please. Doku, leave with something. Oh, corner. I am being subjected to at least one more Manchester City corner. It's been taken short to Shirky. It's got Gehi on the edge of the box. Ain't Nori, just cross. Ain't Nori, that is one of. Actually, one moment. Whoa, okay, never mind. Valverde's cleared it. Ain't Nori's lost his mind. Kusanov, thank God. Thank God. Because Ain't Nori lost his mind for a second. Ain't Nori forgot where he was when he was trying stuff like that on the edge of the box. Oh, Valverde, have a day off, bro. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do this. Vinicius, bro, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Camavinga, don't do it. Valverde, don't do it. Don't do it, please. Please. Let us take the small W of drawing this game, please. Please. Oh, Valverde's in. Valverde's in. Oh, okay. Valverde had some sportsmanship and he cut it back. Carvajal, he crossed it in, and it falls to Valverde. Valverde shows some sportsmanship. I don't even know what to say. We don't win. We don't win. We don't draw the 90. Vinicius has scored. Vinicius has scored, ladies and gentlemen. Vinicius has scored. I've just done the wrong team. Sorry, my apologies. Vinicius has scored, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, now let me do the aggregate score. Sorry, my bad. I'm just I'm just trying to I'm just take in what's just happened. Right, let's actually analyze this right now. So Valverde. Oh, he's offside. Nah, he's offside. He's offside. Nah, we could be back. We could be back. One moment. That's a good, kind of a good save from Donnarumma initially. Oh, is he given the goal? Oh, he didn't draw the line, bro. They're not drawing these lines for Vinicius. He probably was onside. I don't even really care. I don't it's over. It's so over. But that's the sky. I've wasted my time. Unfortunately, I've wasted my time. Oh wait, it is a no goal. Sorry, no, he hasn't given the goal. Sorry, my apologies. He hasn't given the goal. Sorry. I'm not even really paying attention to the game, if I'm honest. I've actually bugged out. I'm so mentally clocked out of this game that I'm not even really paying too much attention to what's happening. Sorry, we do take the small W's. Sorry, my apologies. I was looking at my phone. I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention to the game. I'm an L streamer because I'm just so mentally checked out of this match of football, of this event of 11 men versus 11 men. 11 men versus 10 men, sorry, my apologies. I'm not getting my facts correct. Carvajal, leave it out. Sorry, Vinicius has now scored. Don't worry. There was actually no point me changing. Why did I change that? Why did I change that? Why did I take the time? Why did I take the time to change it all from that disallowed goal? Because he just goes and slaps one in anyway, bro. He just goes and slaps it in anyway. Oh man. I actually took the time. To change it because the goal was disallowed. Gahey, bro! Come on! Gahey, wake up! Vinicius, you have an enemy in me for life. Valverde, Vinicius and Courtois, you have an enemy in me for life, all of you. All of you have an enemy in me for life. Especially you, Fede Valverde. Especially you, Fede Valverde. Especially you. Is the game over? The game's over. The game is finally over. And Manchester City lose 2-1 to Real Madrid on the night. And we lose 5-1 on that goal. Meaning, we do exit the Champions League. Unfortunately. Now, what is not unfortunate is I now get to go spend the next 10 or 15 minutes composing my thoughts to release my match reaction video to that absolute dross fest. So, remember, if you have not liked the stream already and you've enjoyed my misery and disappointment this evening, like the stream. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the stream, subscribe to the channel. We are literally only, I think, 21 subscribers away from 1.1k subscribers, which would mean a lot. Your support is very much appreciated. Let's end on a positive note. Your support is very much appreciated, and I actually really do appreciate the support you guys are showing me on this channel as of recent. You know, I really appreciate it. From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate it. For once, I'm not being sarcastic. I really appreciate it. But with all that being said, that is all for today's stream. And I'll see you in my match reaction video in about half an hour. But remember, we can still win the League Cup final, ladies and gentlemen. We can still remember. I believe. But have a good rest of your evening. Thank you all for watching.
but it is Real Madrid who march on